Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we can work with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Eastern Security Network, and IPOB to make our Biafran dream a reality. He say, Buhari and his Fulani Nigerian government have threatened the Nigerian news media, who are already compromised, for exposing the Fulani terror activities, because he said they are exposing the Nigerian government. And a Fulani bandit terrorist commander was laughing that Buhari only made empty threats against Fulani bandits to deceive the world, because the Fulani terrorists and the Fulani Nigerian government work as a team. According to reports, Buhari said, "Don't report insecurity as rising." Buhari warns journalists. He warns them. In a statement signed by the senior special advisor to the president on media and publicity, țaမျိ, he said that Buhari said the term rising insecurity should be replaced with reality of declining insecurity in order to deceive the world, so that the Fulani Janjaweed can hide under that and overrun Nigeria without the praying eyes of the international community. The statement was titled, "Buhari facilitates with all the Nigerians and the people in the zoo," reassuring that significant gains are being made in combating insecurity. What a big lie. The bandits, the so-called bandits, because they try to water it down, they are all terrorists. The Fulani terrorists are causing havoc and ravaging the whole of Nigeria. Every day they kill the military, the soldiers, yet nothing happens. Every day they kidnap for ransom, nothing happens. And here we are, that every day the Fulani terrorists are killing, maiming, raping, and kidnapping, yet the government, the Fulani Nigerian government, who work as a team with them, is now trying to force the already compromised Nigerian news media to tone down the level of terrorism in Nigeria. That is what the Fulani Nigerian government wants the world to believe. They want to lie. Begging, threatening media houses not to report activities of Fulani terrorists, but pampering and paying off terrorists with handsome rewards. What an irony of a foolish and stupid government. So the widespread deteriorating insecurity and terrorism that the Fulani Nigerian government have escalated prior to coming to government in 2015, and have now allowed it to fester because their foot soldiers are doing the damage and they don't want them to be reported. No wonder these Fulani terrorists just want to gag everything from the print to electronics and social media with all manners of obnoxious policies, instead of containing the atrocities of the Fulani terrorists and Boko Haram terrorists. I wonder how these high-graded, mummified zombies always find a conscience to defend many stupid, unpardonable, of the Fulani Nigerian government. You know, they want the rising insecurity, terrorism, not to be reported. Buhari's Fulani terrorist regime is begging the media to lie about security situation in Nigeria. Only a terrorist regime with something devilish to hide would demand for this. You know, total disintegration of Nigeria will save millions of Middle Belt and Southern lives from these Fulani and Boko Haram terrorists. You know, that is what will save them. And that is what our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, have been fighting. And yet, they want to tag them as terrorists. They have failed because nothing will stop the disintegration of the zoo called Nigeria. Imagine the Minister of Culture and Information, Lai Mohammed, the greatest liar Nigeria has ever produced. He said that the armed terrorist Fulani are terrorizing Northwest and some other part of the Nigerian North, that they are common criminals. Lai Mohammed said unlike Boko Haram terrorists and peaceful group IPOB, who have ideologies and flags, they are simpler criminals. According to Lai Mohammed, Fulani terrorists are just common criminals who believe in Nigerian unity and sovereignty. But Boko Haram and IPOB does not. Imagine the Fulani Nigerian government comparing Boko Haram terrorists whom they are funding and supporting to IPOB that is just fighting peacefully without arms and weapons for Biafran freedom and restoration. And it is Hope Uzodinma, the Serikin Fulani of Imo State, the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, who brought in the Fulani military, terrorists in military uniform, to cause havoc in Biafra land in order to claim that those havocs and killings are perpetrated by IPOB in order to paint them black and demonize them. You know? And this is what Lai Mohammed is saying, that they are common criminals, people that are killing, kidnapping and raping, overrunning people's ancestral land, slaughtering them, killing Nigerian security operatives, and yet they are common criminals compared to IPOB that has not killed anybody, that has not overrun anybody's ancestral land. You know, what a foolish and stupid government. And Lai Mohammed said that the difference between IPOB, Boko Haram on one side and the Fulani terrorists is that IPOB and Boko Haram are driven by ideology and a belief, and they don't want to be part of Nigeria. He said the Fulani terrorists have no flags. How would they have flag? They are supporters of one Nigeria because their aim is to overrun Biafran land, take over everywhere. So they don't need flag. They already have the Nigerian flag. They will use the Nigerian flag to overrun overrun Biafra land. And that's their aim. And yet, this terrorist Minister of Information, who is also part of the Fulani terrorists, is supporting their own. He said that it is senseless for the Nigerian military to treat Fulani terrorists who are killing soldiers and police with, high force. They don't want it. The method of the military in fighting criminality through the land and air would not allow for any distinction between Fulani terrorists and other criminals. That's what Lai Mohammed is lying. Meanwhile, they claim that Buhari has warned the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists who invaded Sokoto State, and the Fulani terrorist leaders are laughing that those are empty threats because Buhari and the Fulani Nigerian government work with the Fulani terrorists for a common goal to overrun Biafra land and Nigeria. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.